Hi, it's Maggie. So, a lot of things happened last month, but two things really stood out. One is the interest rate went up yet again. Now I think it's about 3.75%, so it went up for another a quarter to half a point. And another thing is that the stock market was not doing very well, right? The Nasdaq went down for like 1.8% because all those high-tech companies' stock prices are going down, like Meta and Microsoft and Amazon. So a lot of my clients are kind of asking me, hey Maggie, what do you think will happen if we keep going down this path where, the interest rate is going up and the stock market is going down? Is there a recession coming up this year? What will happen to the real estate market here? So today we're going to talk about the January data, but also we're going to discuss, what will really happen if the recession is coming up. Let's take a look at the market data first. According to RE/MAX January data, the median price for King County was $730,000, 10.4% higher than same time last year and almost the same with December. The price per square footage was $505 for January, a 20.8% increase than the same time last year and another 5% more than December. The prices just went way higher than what we've expected last year. Let's take a look at the days on the market. In King County, it was 15.6 days in January, which is 12 days shorter than last year and 5 days shorter than last month. The sold price versus listing price is 5.98% in January and another 4.15% increase from the same time last year. And worst of the worst, by the end of January, there were only 887 listings in King County, and that's it. The market is even tighter and crazier after the holidays. Sam Carter, the chief economist in Freddie Mac, said on February 3rd that recent data suggests that home buyer demand continues to be elevated as supply remains low. And that's exactly what we are experiencing right now. As predicted, there are more homes in January than in December, that's for sure. But it doesn't matter how many homes are coming to the market. They are just eaten by those hungry buyers everywhere so fast that, the early offers are flying around so much that I think at some point the offer review date doesn't mean anything at all, because everybody knows that if you see something nice, you have to go see it right away. You have to put in an offer right away because it won't last. It's just that bad. So back to the topic where we talked about, if there is a recession, what will happen to the real estate market? If you take a look at this diagram, it shows the relationship between the stock market and the real estate market from 1987 to 2022. The gray block is when the recession happened. We can see that every time when the stock market goes down, the real estate market is not always going down with it. And B, the fluctuation of the real estate market is much less dramatic than the stock market, which is not surprising to us at all. Well, because real estate has always been one of the best tools to be against inflation, right? Compared with all those intangible assets such as stock and bond, a tangible home is always some investment that people think it's safer to hold on to. And that's why, the market is so tight, because buyers are like, okay, so we have to lock down this interest rate today, right? We have to get the home today so that, we can lock it and compare with all the increasing rent because of the inflation. I think everybody thinks that owning a home is a better option. Don't even mention about the increase of the equity, right? It's just a no-brainer that owning a home is a way to go. But the sellers are like, okay, so we believe that the market is still going to go up. So even if we have multiple homes, we're not going to sell it because we have to pay taxes, we have to pay costs. And what are we going to use all those money for? Right? We cannot invest in the stock market because it is not doing very well right now. Very probably they are going to use this money to reinvest in real estate market, and it's just so hard to buy anything right now in the market. So that's why, even sellers know that they can make a lot of profit right now, they still choose to hold on to them. So if we keep going down this path, what will really happen to the real estate market here in the coming months? I don't have any crystal ball, but this is really what I think. Number one, I don't think the bidding war and the tight inventory will change in the coming months, especially for areas like Bellevue, Redmond, Kirkland. It's just because the demand from the buyers are so high. If you take a look at every year, the historic data for every year, between April and June is always the peak of real estate market. There are always more homes that come into the market, but always the median price is at its peak. And also the sold price versus listing price, right? So even though we see more homes, I think the price will still be going up. So if you see anything you like in those areas and you definitely need a home right now, I don't think it's a bad idea to give it a shot. Well, if it doesn't happen, then we can always find a better fit next time. But try not to go too crazy about it and try to still offer a reasonable market price for the home, because there's always more opportunities. Number two is we are going to see some great area that has higher potentials, great growth in the coming months. Areas such as Montlake Terrace and Mill Creek, Maple Valley, Briar, and Shoreline, all those areas, because they are further away and the median price for those areas is still staying pretty low, because like Bothell and Issaquah, the median price has already been going up to 1.2 million, right? So if you have only like a 1 million budget, which is normally what people have, then those areas might be a good option for you. Even in Seattle area, like Queen Anne, Magnolia, Ravenna, those great neighborhood, I do think that is worth a shot. We might see more inventory there, and there might be opportunity for you. And if you're trying to buy an investment property, a rental property, I do think that those areas might be a better fit. So in general, I know the market has not been nice to the buyers and the buyer's agents. Everybody's tired, but you know what? A great investment, a great opportunity always needs competition, right? And it's always rare to find. And I'm sure with good strategies, everybody can find their dream home, even in this market. Just hang in there. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great month ahead. I'll see you next time.